Good Tuesday morning to you. Seeing some signs of the rainy season kicking in this week, right on average, but actually a little bit ahead of schedule as we are talking about daily chances for showers and storms, though spotty in nature, talking about 40 to 50% coverage. But you see some of those areas of rain already drifting in off of the Atlantic coast, and we'll watch for some more of that to be possible here this morning, and that's due to winds coming in out of the east. So plan on east to southeast breezes around today, and in fact the next couple of days we're going to keep this eastern wind pattern in play. Winds, though, mostly between about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Some occasional winds between that 10 to 15 mile per hour range. But we have high pressure parked off the east coast, generally kind of off the coast of the Carolinas. That's what's driving in this overall wind pattern. So most of the rain that we're going to get the next couple of days is going to be sea breeze driven showers and storms. But that east coast sea breeze is really going to dominate. So when we start to watch for those showers and storms to pop up, generally going to be closer to the I-75 corridor and especially further to the west. So areas inland, we're talking Polk County, Highlands County, going to be running a little bit drier compared to our coastal spots that will get in on that coverage, just like we saw yesterday in the afternoon and the evening hours. Pinellas, Manatee, Sarasota counties, especially right along the coast, that's where we got 1 and 2 inches of rain. And even look at that, southern Pinellas, we did have that one area of rain that was able to be pretty efficient there, produced about 3 inches of rainfall there in southern Pinellas. So a similar story today, and so that trend is going to carry us into the later afternoon. Otherwise, we've got 70s to start the day, low to mid 70s in the mix for all of us. Look at the day ahead. We go from the mid 70s to about the mid 80s by 10, 11 o'clock. Sunshine to start the day, then clouds start to build in right around the middle afternoon hours, and between about 3 to say 8 o'clock, that'll be the best window. We'll be watching for a couple of thunderstorms here around the area, but that's not going to limit the heating. We're still going to be in the low 90s by the time the showers and storms start to pop up. So you see by 2 o'clock, a couple of those areas will be possible. Nothing too heavy. Better opportunities for a few rumbles of thunder as we get closer to that evening drive home. So 5, 6 o'clock, maybe some areas dodging some of those locally heavy downpours. But you see here through about 8 o'clock, really only going to be watching that coverage to be pretty isolated and mainly focused near the coast. Better opportunities along into the south of Tampa Bay. Then showers winding down for the overnight hours. And tomorrow, kind of a rinse and repeat. Start out dry, sunny, hot and humid afternoon, and then we'll watch for those evening showers and storms to pop. Maybe we get a couple more of those around Polk County and our inland spots for tomorrow. We've had this little sliver of drier air that limited some of the rain opportunities yesterday, but we're looking at this tropical moisture and this more moist air mass to build in. That's going to keep daily chances for rain in the forecast as we basically get this steady stream of tropical moisture coming in off that east to southeast wind. So while not everyone is going to see the rain each day, you see where those rain chances stand, mostly 30 to 40% each day through the weekend, and we could see even some of those storm chances bumping up to 50% as we look ahead to later on this week. Otherwise, there's a look at dry temps for today, getting up to about 92 in Tampa. We're talking highs today from about 89 to say 93 for most areas, but we factor in that humidity and it is going to be feeling several degrees warmer. We're talking middle and upper 80s for actual heat indices. East wind on the water 10 to 15 knots, seas around 2 feet with a moderate chop. We'll have high tide today right around 3:30 this afternoon, and then a low tide right after midnight. Lows tonight 70s for most, a few upper 60s, and then again tomorrow these above average temperatures with low 90s are hanging around. Just want to give you a quick check on the tropics as we are continuing to watch for the official start of the season. We're just under 2 weeks away, seeing that Saharan dust, and as we look at your first season forecast, we are expecting a near to even below average season. Part of that is due to something we called El Nino building in. We're going to talk more details on what that means coming up in the next half hour of the show. But leaving you off with your 7-day forecast, 30 to 40% storm chances, highs in the low 90s.